Under Greek law, Greek citizenship is not established abstractly or theoretically. It is proven exclusively through civil and municipal records, as reflected in civil registry acts, municipal registries, and today, in the centralized information system known as the Citizens Registry, Mitru Politon. For Greeks living abroad and their descendants, the proper registration of all civil status events and subsequent changes is not a mere formality. It is an absolute legal prerequisite for proving the Greek citizenship of the ancestor, correctly linking successive generations, and ultimately enabling descendants to acquire Greek citizenship. Civil registry events include, indicatively, birth, marriage, death, civil partnership. Civil registry changes include recognition of a child, change or correction of a name or surname, dissolution of a marriage, and any subsequent event that modifies the content of an already registered act. Within the Greek legal system, none of the above exists legally unless it has been properly registered. Greek administrative practice follows a strict but clear rule. Greek citizenship is established through proper registration in the municipal registry, demotologio. As a result, civil registry acts, birth certificates, or even historical documents are not sufficient on their own if there is no complete and accurate municipal record. If the municipal registry is not properly updated, the consulate cannot proceed with registrations. The competent civil registry authorities cannot move forward, and the descendant cannot legally establish a right to Greek citizenship. In practice, it is very common to encounter cases where marriages performed abroad were never registered in Greece, births of children were never declared, deaths were never recorded, leaving ancestors legally alive in Greek records. Surnames or personal data were never updated after changes abroad. These omissions do not affect only the individual concerned. They become inherited legal problems for descendants decades later when they are asked to prove who the ancestor was, whether the ancestor was Greek, and how they are legally connected to that person. Without a complete and coherent civil registry history, the administration cannot bridge these gaps. Today, civil registry entries for events occurring abroad are made by Greek consulates directly into the citizens' registry system, without the older process of transcription that applied in the past. This means that every omission or error is recorded centrally, and if it is not corrected in a timely manner, it follows the individual and their descendants indefinitely. Honorary consulates do not draw up civil registry acts, which creates additional complications in older cases. In many cases involving Greeks abroad, it is necessary to register a primary civil registry act through a consulate or record a change to an existing act. This occurs, among other situations, when foreign certificates do not fully align with Greek substantive law, discrepancies exist in surnames, family status, or parental details, or a civil status change that occurred abroad must be legally reflected in Greek records. If these acts and changes are not handled correctly, the problem usually surfaces later when descendants attempt to apply for Greek citizenship. Civil registry corrections are not freely granted, are not based on simple declarations, and in many cases require a court decision. Greek authorities cannot correct substantive elements, such as surnames or family status, without a clear legal basis. This means that past errors cannot simply be erased. They require proper legal intervention. For a descendant to acquire Greek citizenship, all prior generations must be correctly registered, all civil status events must have been declared, and all changes must be legally recorded. Greek citizenship does not begin with the applicant. It begins with the ancestor and is built through accurate and complete civil registry records. Chatzi Dimitriou LLC specializes in reviewing civil registry and municipal records, identifying omissions or errors, correcting and registering civil status changes, and legally preparing citizenship files for descendants of Greeks living abroad. Proper civil registry records are not a bureaucratic technicality. They are the legal foundation upon which the citizenship rights of future generations depend.